Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris.
I'm back.
And today we're going to be doing something brand new that we've never done before and never tasted before. And that is Mountain House Adventure Meals. We picked these up from a local store by where we live. And we've seen them for years, never tried them, never bought them. Quite frankly, they never really sounded appetizing.
No, they didn't.
But today we're going to give you our honest impressions, feedback on taste, if you should buy them, and if you should, which ones we think you should buy.
We all have a different taste buds, so obviously what's going to taste good to us might not taste good to you, so it's our personal opinion.
Exactly. So at the local store we got them from, they didn't have a very good selection, so we tried to get as much of a variety as we could. We got several meals here, as well as a dessert that I know Beck is looking forward to trying.
Definitely.
Freeze-dried ice cream sandwich. That sounds pretty legit.
Yeah, it does.
So what we'll do is we'll boil some water and we'll be right back and get to taste. All right, guys. So we got the water all boiled up and we're gonna try these out now. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with the beef stroganoff. We'll make that way. Start there and make our way over here.
So all you have to do to make these is just boil water. You pour it in the pouch. You stir it up. And then you only pour between 1 1/3 to 1 2/3 cup, whatever the package recommends. You seal it back up, let it cook for like 5 minutes, and then it's good to go. So first impressions, it actually smells pretty good.
Does it?
This is the beef stroganoff with noodles.
Smells just like it.
Looks like she cooked it on the stove. Let's try it out. It's not too bad.
No?
Honestly, it's a lot better than I was thinking it was going to be. The flavor is good. The beef is a little funky. I think that's probably to be expected with freeze-dried food, but honestly, not too bad. What's up next?
Do the chicken teriyaki.
All right, so the next up is chicken teriyaki. You want to pour that out? I probably should have mentioned the beef stroganoff. If you eat the whole package, it's 580 calories, 22 grams of protein, 22 grams of fat, and 68 grams of carbs. So if you're on a nice long hike, it'll probably sustain you for a little bit. So this one is the chicken teriyaki. First impressions. Doesn't smell that great, but maybe the taste is a little bit better. Let's see. I actually really like that one. What do you think?
Yeah. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. I mean, for packaged dried food, it's really not that bad.
I actually kind of like that one.
Obviously, he keeps eating it.
So, the chicken teriyaki, 480 calories, 22 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, and 84 grams of carbohydrates. Quite a bit.
Chicken and dumplings.
Next one up, chicken and dumplings. First impressions. Smells a little funky as well, but maybe the taste is good. This teriyaki one had me a little surprised.
Spilling over here.
Let's try it out. It's actually not too bad.
No, it really isn't. It's not bad at all.
I could see this if we're on a nice long hike or we're camping and you're not wanting to cook anything. From what we've tried so far, it's actually pretty decent, in my opinion. All right.
You want to try dessert?
Is that all 3 of those?
Yep, 3 of the meals.
All right. Now we also picked up some granola. Now the granola is 520 calories, 16 grams of protein, 18 grams of fat, and 76 grams of carbs. But the difference with the granola, you don't have to boil the water, obviously. It's cold water. So you just pour a half a cup of water, you stir it up. This one looks pretty good.
It smells really good. It's blueberry.
That actually looks really good. I could see us taking that on a hike. Normally we take protein bars and stuff like that, but depending on the taste, we might have to start taking these.
Doesn't taste too bad. I mean, I'm not expecting granola to be sweet. It actually really is good.
I'll be the judge. Kind of has a soggy cereal taste a little bit. But not too bad. If you were in a survival situation, I'm sure you wouldn't be complaining a bit. Not the worst thing I've ever tried. And now last but not least, the freeze-dried ice cream sandwich. This bad boy is 140 calories, 2 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, and 23 grams of carbs. I'll let you do the honors on this one. They even have it packaged up like an actual ice cream bar.
It's pretty legit.
Let's see here. So this is wrapped up inside the package. You want to open that? While she's opening that, one thing to note with these, which is actually pretty incredible, is that the expiration date is 2052. So these things are going to last you a long time.
This is more like an ice cream cookie.
It's astronaut food.
Not a huge fan of that one.
You're not a huge fan?
Not a huge fan of that one, but
Is it bland or what's the deal?
I think it's bland, but that's my personal opinion. I know I'm not expecting this to taste like an actual ice cream sandwich. It's not going to be as sweet. Honestly, it's good for what it is. It's just, I wouldn't personally take it with me and eat it.
Yeah, it's a little bland. You can definitely tell it's dehydrated astronaut food. But again, this isn't for dessert after dinner at your house. This is more of an outdoor type of deal. Whether you're hiking or camping, they have the calories, the fats, the carbs, all the stuff that you would need to sustain you. And to be honest, you don't have to cook anything, which is pretty nice.
I tell you what, overall, I think it was pretty good. Honestly, it really was good for what it is. So I think it's a great brand. I think it's great. There's enough calories in it to sustain you. If you're camping, it's lightweight. Boiling it is not a big deal. I enjoy it, and I enjoy the brand.
All right, so the number one question, in your opinion, out of all of these, what would you recommend that these fine folks buy if they were to pick them up at the store?
My opinion, obviously we all have different tastes and whatnot. I would go with the chicken teriyaki. I really would. I know that's kind of a odd mix to choose to, go out and hike and boil and eat, but I preferred this one out of all of them. This one and the beef stroganoff.
See, I completely agree on the chicken teriyaki. This one is actually really good. That would be my pick. This one was okay. The beef stroganoff, it's not horrible, but I actually prefer the chicken and dumplings over that one. So the chicken teriyaki and the chicken and dumplings would be my pick. Hers was the stroganoff and the teriyaki. What about the granola?
Probably my least favorite. Honestly, I can just go to Whole Foods and get a bag of it, and be fine and just eat it in a decent amount of time. But that's my opinion. No hate against it. For what it was, like I said, it was good. Just not my personal opinion. So this is probably my least favorite, but really all of it was pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. The granola, honestly, probably even if you didn't add water, it probably would have even been a little bit better, I think.
Probably.
It just kind of has a soggy, like Raisin Bran type of texture and taste. What about the ice cream sandwich?
Honestly, I'm not gonna really eat anything sweet on a hike, anyways. I'm not, so I can live without it. I'm not a huge fan of the taste, but again, this isn't really about taste. It is, but it isn't. Not a fan of it, to be honest.
Now, I will say, obviously, if you were in a pinch, this would probably be pretty good. But one thing to consider, if you do pack this in your pack or camping, you'd probably have to keep this in a hard case or something because this thing is going to crumble to bits. It already is, and this came straight from the store. So whether or not that happened at the store or transport or whatever, just something to consider. We hope you guys enjoyed this. Like we said at the beginning of the video, this is the first time we've ever tried any of these. Most of the time we bring our own food and granola bars and things like that. So I guess, would you consider bringing any of these from here on out?
Oh, 100%. I think it's a solid brand. The flavors were great. Options were great. Obviously, we didn't get as many different options because the store we went to was limited. But really, it really was great. I would go and honestly buy them today or tomorrow and bring them with us.
I agree. You guys leave down in the comments if you've tried any of these, and if you did, which ones do you like? Or if you have any suggestions of other MRE style foods that you'd like to see us review in the future. We guys hope you're having a great new year, and we'll see you here soon.
Yeah, we'll see you later. This ice cream sandwich will taste like ass.
Yeah, it's not good.